Hey guys, and welcome to this video on Mars in Taurus. I'm Cassandra, the Saffron Sage, helping you use astrology to evolve. And in this video, we're talking about Mars in Taurus and astrology if the planet of Mars in your natal chart is in the sign of Taurus. So when Mars is in Taurus, the first thing that happens here is we have someone who is very interested in security. So Mars rules how we take action, our drive, our passion, whether we're motivated or not, and how we get angry. Taurus is a very calm, steady, patient sign that is all about really taking the next step forward and being comfortable. So what happens is the person with Mars in Taurus has stamina and drive, but it shows up as a long-term ability, a very slow long-term ability. So I think of a train when I think of Mars and Taurus, because it can take a minute to get going, okay? And in the beginning, it's not gonna go very fast. It's gonna make sure it's steady and secure in its tracks and slowly speed up. But once it gets moving, it's unstoppable. So that is how a Mars in Taurus might approach their income goals, their life goals, and anything else they want in life, where they'll take their time in the beginning. They'll be cautious enough to make sure it's secure, it's stable and steady, and that it's reliable. Those are all things a Mars in Taurus person is going to need to take action. They also are generally not impulsive. They tend to be more risk averse. A Mars in Taurus really wants to know that it's the right choice before going on it. This is not someone you see going back and forth and changing their mind all the time, unless they have other placements that negate that. So security is one of the biggest motivators for Mars and Taurus, because Taurus wants to be secure. And so what will happen is sometimes people with Mars and Taurus, they will just do enough to get comfortable. Other people with Mars and Taurus are going to want to build wealth, but either way, they're going to do it slowly and steadily and patiently. This sign does well with a routine. They may naturally have a solid routine that doesn't get messed with. You're not going to necessarily see a Mars and Taurus person be like on the go all the time. There's just a steadiness to this placement. There's also a loyalty here. This is also someone who can be protective. So a Mars in Taurus will protect especially their possessions, the things they own. If they feel like someone's messing with their stuff or eating their food, or I don't know, taking something that they feel is theirs, that's not something a Mars in Taurus is gonna tolerate. The biggest motivators for a Mars in Taurus are security and comfort. And so their actions are going to support that. They're going to be doing things to make that long-term security possible. And they have the work ethic. Because Taurus is an earth sign, Taurus really is the sign of slow and steady wins the race. So to have the planet of action in this sign, this is how this person would react to life, is just taking those slow, methodical steps forward. Those repetitive, methodical steps forward. So a Mars and Taurus person can do jobs that might seem boring to some of the other signs that need passion and excitement, because with Mars and Taurus, what they need is security. So they'll be willing to do the hard work in whatever field they're in to create that security, including if they need to, working long hours or doing work that's challenging. But for them, the biggest motivator is that they end up being comfortable at the end of the day. They do have a high level of endurance, and they can be very persistent in going after what they want. One challenge with the Mars and Taurus is their anger. So the way that the anger of a Mars and Taurus can come out is all at once over a long time. So it's like that slow and steady energy can build up for them. If they're upset about something, they may not express it for a while. And they can definitely have a bad temper once they get to a boiling point, whatever that is for them. And so that can be challenging to have those sort of angry, I want to say, episodes at times. The anger of a Mars and Taurus person will show up in one of two ways. One is through stubbornness, just refusal to listen or, just dig their heels in, maybe in arguments or in other situations. The other is to hold it all in until eventually they blow up. But overall, this placement has a steady physical drive. They have the patience and the caution to really look before they leap and make sure the decisions they're making are right for them before proceeding. So that's what I have on Mars and Taurus, you guys. Let me know in a comment below if this video made sense to you. I love hearing from you guys. And also, you can book a private reading with me in the link below. And I will see you all in the next video.